Hi there, I'm Darren McDermott and you're watching Dukascopy TV. Today I'm joined by Gikas Hardouvelis, Chief Economist at Eurobank in Athens, to share his 2014 outlook for Greece. So at last, the economic outlook for Greece is beginning to improve. For the first time, it is hitting a primary surplus, with its fiscal numbers looking quite good. However, there are still many fiscal and political challenges. So Gikas, what are your main concerns that threaten the country's recovery?
The main concern is whether the Greek population is already overtaxed. It's important that the marginal tax rates do not increase any further, whether they are camouflaged with a real estate tax or in various other ways. It's important for the government to be able to grab the underground economy and tax those that never paid any taxes all along. So that's sort of the fiscal side. The other major concern is whether the politics will work with the Europeans and whether there will be a permanent solution to the financing gap for the second half of 2014 and 2015, and perhaps a final solution to the debt sustainability problem.
Greece's manufacturing sector has finally returned to growth for the first time in more than 4 years. Now, in terms of growth, Gikas, what sort of figures are you expecting to see, and what is the general consensus?
There will not be much of growth, really. I mean, the EU Commission is forecasting about 0.6% growth, and forecasts vary from -1% to +1%. Essentially, the year 2014 is the year of stability. Finally, the continuous decline of 6 years is going to be over, and the challenge for Greece is not really the current year, but the future, whether we are going to go back to growth rates of 2 or 3%, as they are predicted in the memorandum.
Unemployment remains a huge problem for Greece. Now, what exactly is the government doing about this issue, and when do you think the rate will start to fall?
Okay, the unemployment is very high. It's not the moment it starts declining, I think it will decline very fast, but that will not happen until 2015 if growth picks up. It requires that growth picks up a lot, and then it will decline fast because this was not a typical recession in Greece. Usually in recessions, companies hoard labor. They keep people underemployed. They don't fire them. In Greece, everybody got fired. So the moment companies start seeing opportunities and start investing and start expanding, they will hire people quickly. So unemployment will decline drastically the moment growth picks up. Now, you had in terms of reforms, reforms have. I mean, the labor market is quite flexible; it's quite free, but it's not enough. In other words, the bottleneck for growth is not the labor market; it is the oligopolistic structure of various industries, of various markets. It's the product markets in general. And there is an attempt now. The OECD actually had made a thorough review of many product markets, and the Ministry of Development is trying to push with those reforms that will sort of liberalize the markets. What Greece needs is the sort of the markets need to be free from vested interests from professions, and companies need to expand. Another problem in Greece is you have too many small companies that barely make it. These companies need to grow larger. to be able to export.
Gikas, thank you very much for sharing your views with us today. Well, viewers, tomorrow I will be bringing you the press review, so see you then.